Hey everyone, Inman1105 here, and today I'm going to be going through my Crayola collection. So, I don't know if most of you know this, but I am a collector. I have this Uno collection right here, which I have videos on that, but they're old. I'll probably have to redo the whole thing. And I have a few collections here and there, I suppose. So today I'm going to be going through my Crayola one, which is probably my biggest out of all of them. As you can tell, lots of stuff. I mean, I don't think the most in the world, but it's quite a bit. So what I'm going to be doing this video is going through all of my Crayola stuff here, because this is a collection video, of course I would be. And I'm just going to be showing you guys. Yeah, let's just get onto it. First I'm going to be going through the crayons. First I'm going to go through all of the packs right here. This here is my Ultimate Crayon Collection box. So this is an old box. This is I believe the 2017, where was this from? 2013. This is the 2013 variant of the Ultimate Crayon Collection. I remember, I think I got this back in elementary school. So it includes 152 crayons, but I do not have the caddy for this. I have no idea where it went. I still have the sharpener, which is right here. I still have the sharpener for it. And inside here is just a tub of crayons, mostly Crayola ones. So it's just a regular mix from the Ultimate Crayon Collection, and along with some other non-Crayola ones. For example, this is a Crazy Art. These aren't as good, honestly. And there's that. This one here, I'm gonna go through the ones with the lids, actual lids here. This 96 pack is basically a bigger version of the 64 packs, which I will show you. It has a sharpener on the back, and then there are 96 of them. Some of them are missing because I used them for like a little project I did a few years ago. This was one I bought solely for a project I was doing. I think it was for Halloween or something, I don't know, but it's just a plain old 96 pack from, this variant is from 2014. Alright, next up is the 64 pack. This one is from, what is it? 2004, so it's the early 2000s. This one kind of busted. I mean, it's kind of bulging here actually. And the thing is kind of closed shut, so I have to open it from the top. Which is not how you open it, by the way. It's actually that lid mechanism you do on some of the other boxes. So it's just a regular 64 pack, I'm pretty sure. Nothing really too special from there. There were a few missing, I'm pretty sure. I think there's only like one missing. I don't know. I kind of forgot. Okay, this here is an older 64 pack. This one is from 1999, the copyright thing says. I like this one because this one actually contains, let me take a look, my cleanest dandelion crayon. I know it's backwards, but that's a dandelion crayon. Looks like it's never been used. Let's just take a look at that. I also have this other bunch of dandelions here, which I'll show you all later on. But yeah, old 64 pack even has the old designs on them. For example, it's that old oval design which I just showed you with the dandelion one. Also, quick thing about the dandelion crayon, I'm pretty sure y'all know. It's a discontinued color. They banished it in 2017, and then all of that. So they came out with those. Oh wait, you can't see it. Those, which brought it back, so that's pretty neat. Anyways, next up is this plastic cased 64 pack. Which actually opens like it should. It actually kind of latches closed when you get close to it. So, regular 64 pack, you get the usual colors. I'm not sure where the sharpener went. As you can see, there is a hole for the sharpener right here. I'll see if I can take apart like an extra 64 pack I can find and put it in here, but I mean, it is what it is for now. And here's this 48 pack from around the same era, I'm pretty sure. 1997. Yeah, same era. Similar design. I suppose this one's just a regular 48 pack. I mean, you got two 24 crayon slips. And they all have that good old oval design. Nothing much from there really. Let's take a look at these smaller packs I have here. Starting off from smaller packs, I have this 8-pack from, this one's the 2003 variant. This one is just a regular 8-pack. Usual modern design, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Nothing too special from there, it's just a regular 8-pack, but it's an old design. These ones are old though. Yep. Here's another 8-pack. This one is actually from, no date, but I would say definitely late 80s, early 90s maybe. I don't know. This one also has the usual red, orange, normal 8-pack scheme, except this one has the older designs. Yeah, these ones use a thinner font and then different font for the color there as well. Similar to the older oval design, but yeah. Next up are these two 16-packs I have here. I remember I got these both at the garage sale, and I believe one of them I was kind of scammed out of because would you take, was it this one? Or I think it was the other 16-pack. Because one of these actually had non-Crayola crayons in here, from what I was sure of. I know, I was probably scammed out my money, but I mean, who cares really? Oh, great. Yeah, there's this yellow one that's broken in this 16-pack. This one's the one that where all of them are actually Crayola crayons. They all have the same design as the one I just showed you. I mean, similar box of design. Except this has twice the amount of crayons in here, so that's pretty neat. Yeah, so that's what's inside this box. This other box, however, let me see. I know one of them was actually on Crayola, but did I write the other ones, or huh? Or was it some other box? I forgot. Oh wait. Oh, it was this one. This is what, like a newer design. I don't know which. Oh, 1985. This one is a 1985 variant. This one is the one that I was kind of scammed out of. I can find which crayons are it. Ah, this one's the fraud. I have no idea if you're able to tell, but yep, that ain't Crayola. That ain't Crayola at all. But I guess it could stay in here. I mean, I don't know where else to put it, honestly. And that's it for these ones. These ones I have here are, I guess, the more special ones. First up are these Crayola washable large crayons. This was back when they first actually released the washable ones, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how long the washables have been around. 1998. And then they have this variant of the washable crayon wrapping. It has that oval design from around the same time. It has washable in it, and it's kind of small, actually. I mean, actually, no, it was around the same size on the modern large crayons. And then you still have your name here and all that. Pretty neat. I don't really see large crayons with this design on it, so glad I have that. Next, I have these Crayola Color and Smell, which I guess you could say is a kind of a predecessor for Silly Scents. These actually include one color for each of the 16 scents. Inside here we have Pine Tree, Sharpening Pencils, Sunny Day, Fresh Air, Flower Shop, Pet Shop, Wash the Dog, New Sneakers, Baby's Powder, Earthworm, Smell the Roses, Sawdust, Grandma's Perfume, Baseball Mitt, and Bubble Bath. These are actually interesting flavors. Too bad I can't smell them because, yeah, it just smells like wax. I wonder, is this one Dandelion? I remember there was a list online on top of the retired colors. I mean, it looks like Dandelion. I had to take a look later because when I'm going to take a look next, I will have to. Here, actually, let me take a look real quick. Okay, so I was looking at the list of retired crayon colors from Jenny's Crayola collection. I will link that in the description. But, indeed, Wash the Dog is indeed Dandelion. Interesting to know because wasn't expecting Dandelion have this as a Dandelion crayon. It's a retired color, And it's a special variant of 2 because apparently it's supposed to be scented. Too bad it ain't. It just smells like wax now. That's too bad. Yeah, I'm really wondering what new sneaker sawdust or grandma's perfume would be like. And fun fact, this was actually the last of scented crayons Crayola released. Not counting the Silly Scents Twistables. The Magic Scent line started out with edible crayon scents, but apparently Crayola received complaints of children eating crayons and changed them to non-edible scented ones. Crayola even asked on this box of color smell crayons what other scents people would scent. Sadly, this was the last scent, and then this was the last one. Yeah, it says here, hey kids, want to know what it's like to color and smell? We want to know. Merely suggestions to Binny and Smith. Too bad that never happened. Okay, I'm bringing out the table for this one because I actually want to see if the name actually lives up to it or whatever it's supposed to be advertised for. Crayola Color Sticks. This is a 24 pack of smooth, super rich color crayons. If you really love coloring, you're going to love Crayola Color Slicks. Wait. Oh, they're Color Slicks. I've been reading it as Color Sticks. I mean, I guess that I can see why they call them that separately, but yeah. No more pressing down hard or coloring over those bright colors. What about value? Crayola Color Slicks glides on smoothly and clear, rich, vivid color for hours of coloring drawing fun. I actually do want to see what this is like, so I'm gonna be comparing this to, I guess I can, yeah. I'll be sacrificing one of these and seeing what is there. I'm also recording this as well, so you guys can also see what it's actually like. Okay, taking a look here, I choose... Wait, is that Dandelion? Oh, speaking of retired colors, Orange Red is in here. As well, I think, as well as Yellow, Orange Yellow. Looking back at the list here, Orange Yellow is actually in here. Yep, as you can see, Orange Yellow is in here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but oh, there. Orange Yellow. I know it's backwards, but that's Orange Yellow. That is one retired color. And okay, there. Orange Red. Again, it's backwards. Yeah, Orange Red and what else? Orange Yellow. Let you know, these colors were retired in 1990. This box is from 1998. You're telling me they've brought these back to life temporarily just to turn them into these smooth things. Anyways, back to what I was going to do. Testing these. So, I choose Carnation Pink. Alright, time to get testing. So, here we have the Carnation Pink crayon and the Carnation Pink color slick. As you can tell, they do powder up because take a look at that. Oh, alright, so we have Carnation Pink here. Alright, no, it's kind of hard to see because this is an older one. Now let's try the color slick. I mean, I can kind of tell the difference. I mean, hold on, let me see here. Yeah, it does kind of maintain the same value. That's interesting. Also, slightly brighter color. I don't know if you can tell, probably because it's actually meant to do some of that. Interesting, it actually works. Good to know. I thought it was going to be like a more smoother thing, kind of like an oil pastel, but I guess that's what it does apparently. It's just a single value crayon. Sure, that would be convenient. Alright, next here we have the metallic crayons. I have both a variant from the year 2000 and the most recent variation released back in 2019. And then taking a look here, these crayon colors were actually named by kids. Back in 2000, Crayola introduced the metallic box that had a contest to name them. which that is why the original colors were not named. The contest was open to residents in North America and was judged by a panel of Benny Smith, based on creativity. Winners were awarded with 16 Crayola brand color assortments and then were announced online. I'll have a list on screen here, but yeah, apparently all the colors were named by children. That is good to know. So inside this 2016 pack, interestingly enough, these ones don't have the color names on them back when they were initially released. Because obviously these weren't named until they got the kids to do it. And then after that, they actually gave them names. This is only wasting time. But you know what I mean. I'll probably put images on screen when I figure that out. And that's about it for the more special ones. Now I'm going to be taking a look at these Dollar Tree 8-packs. These are all I found at Dollar Tree, and they're just regular 8-packs. All these are usually themed. These three right here come from the Pick Your Pack collection. I only have Uni Crayons. I have 2 of them here. And Cosmic Crayons. These both are just assortments of regular Crayola colors. And you just kind of throw them around, trying to make a theme of some sort. Same for Uni Crayons. Next up, I have it's also pastel ones. Pastel, they're just a regular set of regular, more unique colors. For example, Carnation Pink is in the pastel set. So is this one? Yeah, this one's Canary. So general pastel theme set. I don't know if I showed the box. So goes for Neon, because the weird thing is, it shows it with a black wrapper. And taking a look inside, ooh, would you look at that? Regular old colors. Carnation Pink is in here as well. In both pastel and neon. Is it like in between or something? There's also other neon colors in here too. Now I guess like what's kind of in between the normal ones and the actual effect ones are these Bold and Bright construction paper crayons. These ones actually have a unique wrapper because I'm pretty sure these are specially formulated to work on construction paper. I guess it's supposed to be more smoother, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess it feels different. I mean, it looks darker too. Alright, now time for the effect ones. Get the metallic ones out of the way. This is just a 8-pack of metallics. Yep, good old metallic crayons. Glitter crayons. These ones just have like a glittery effect to them, different than metallics, except these have actual more visible like palettes or them, or like, was it like, how do I name these? Like, well, it's glitter. Glitter has bigger pieces, I guess, than whatever these are for the metallic ones. Pearl, I guess it's kind of similar to metallic, but it definitely has that. Yeah, they used to have this blue wrapper. I mean, I like that. And I guess it has a shimmery design. Yeah, I can. Oh, okay. At least it's a lot more. Yeah, it's a lot more visible in person, but you can definitely see there's a bit of shine to it. And then confetti. I guess it's kind of similar to the glitter ones, except it's colored. These ones have a pink wrapper on it. Oh, that's right. These also have unique color names. And oh wow, you can really see it because it legit leaves streaks of the confetti. I'll show a picture here, but using the red one here, it just leaves like a blue streak. Like a dark blue streak. Yeah, I don't know how that's working, but like, I'm pretty sure it's just supposed to be. Okay, so it is supposed to be like that. I thought it was gonna be like, kind of like glitter, but colored. Huh. interesting. Alright, now let's take a look at these other miscellaneous containered ones. This one is this big tub of mostly Crayola crayons as usual. I don't know if you can see that, but here. Yep, it's mostly Crayola crayons. Plus some other junk. I just put whatever in here. I think, there's some Olive Garden crayons in here. Crazy Arts, and whatever. Yeah, nothing really special in here. But just other miscellaneous crayons that are just in my collection, I guess. And I have this tub right here. Would you look at that? Ta-da! Even more crayons. So these ones are ones that are actually look like they're full crayons. This bag is just scraps of Crayola crayons. This one is just scraps of like, I don't know, identifiable or not Crayola crayons. And this one is my retired colors bundle. I don't know if you can see that, but those are all retired colors, mostly Dandelion. Dandelion is like the most common one out of it because it is the most recently retired color out of them. Inside this I have a lot of Dandelion crayons. Two crayons from the Silver Swirl box. I do not have a full box, this came with the bulk of crayons I got for this bin right here. I got Quicksilver and Cinnamon Satan. Along with this, I have a Magic Mint and an Orange Red. That's pretty neat. Also, I would like to mention, someone who influences me a lot is like Henzo, also known as the one with the Dandelion wall. I've been collecting Crayola for the years, but just seeing someone else who does similar things to me makes me so happy. And just made me realize retired colors are cool. I always knew that, but like, she really dedicates her life to it and such. I'll link her channel in the description. This is my older Crayola bin. I believe I have multiple Crayola retired colors in here. Let's see. I have an orange red right here. Yeah, to me it's kind of dark anyway, but that's an orange red. Aha! I found a green blue. Ha! Never thought I'd actually find one in here. I forgot. Or maybe, I don't know. That is a green blue crayon. So pretty neat. Lots of retired colors in this collection. This 1992, I think it was 90th anniversary Christmas 1992 tin. This one came with a 64 pack, I'm pretty sure. It's here. Inside this festive container is a Crayola bear ornament that is not available anywhere else in the celebrated 64 box of Crayola crayons. Apparently a 64 pack can fit in here, and I can tell it is about the same size, so there's obviously more room for the bear. I'll put a picture up there if I can find a photo. As of now, I do not know what it looks like. I'll figure it out once I start editing and finding photos. First up is this 5-pack mini twistable crayon pack thing from Dollar Tree. You have red, orange, yellow, cerulean, blue, green for this one. Yep, they're just tiny little mini twistable crayons. They work as usual. Now what I have here is actually from the Extreme set of Crayola Twistables. They're basically, I guess, renamed versions of the mainline neon colors. I have 7 of them here. I believe there were 8. I mean, there probably should be 8. I don't know, I forgot, but these are all ones I have. And then here I have Twistable Swirl crayons. This one's from the Swirl collection, which was released late last year. Or, yeah, sometime last year. Fun fact, this isn't the first time they did this. There are these. This is the first time they did this, I'm pretty sure. The Crayola Rainbow Twistables. As you can tell, both of these have 4 colors on each one. And then I'll show a closer image. So, taking a look here. Focus that. So I'm gonna do the sunset one. I know these ones actually have color schemes to them. Yeah, this one is Campfire Jamboree. So if I just do something like this. I guess you can kind of see it changing colors. Like, you can see the shades of orange, red, and yellow. And you just kind of twist it to switch between these colors. Actually works. You can actually see the effect going. It's pretty neat. And I could test the original Twistables rainbow ones. Too bad this packaging is sealed in packaging tape. Like, clear packaging tape. I'll probably figure out because it pretty much kind of camouflages with the clear packaging this is encased in. So yeah, that's too bad. I'll eventually get that opened someday. And then I have these Silly Scents Twistables here. They're just regular Twistables except they smell like fruit or whatever. I think the other one's pineapple. Can I still smell it? Oh, these actually still have their smells. So, and I think this one should be orange. Oh, that doesn't smell much like orange. What was this, like, purplish? What was this red violet one again? Grape? No, fruit punch. Okay, maybe these are actually kind of dying out smells. Or what if I just... Okay, it's very faint. It's a very faint smell. I mean, these are from like a few years ago, like 5 years ago or something like that. When this variant first came out? 2018. Yeah, this one's been around for quite a while. Alright, now, this is one of my favorite sets over the last few years. The Colors of Kindness crayons. It includes 4 new colors, it says here. I swear these were retired. Like, I swear I saw these in the retired list, probably. I'm not sure anymore. I'm pretty sure these are actually new colors, because, yeah. I'll probably retake a look at that, maybe. I don't know. But these basically include renamed colors out of kindness-based things. This seems like something they probably would have actually gotten kids to do, because similar to the Kids' Choice crayons. Quick update on the whole Kids' Choice colors thing. I actually kind of got him back. I recently picked up this 64-pack box, which does include the Kids' Choice colors. And yep, it's nearly complete. As you can tell, this Bear Hug one has seen better days. So has this St. Jude Courageous one, unfortunately. All of these are still full though, so yeah, thankfully I got them back, kind of. All actual final counts will be in the end of the video because I have actually gotten more here and I do not feel like making the video much longer. It is already long enough. So, yeah. For example, here, macaroni and cheese is renamed to Life is Gouda. That's actually a pretty good renaming one there. It actually relates to the color itself. This one here is Sea Green renamed to Seize the Day. I'm guessing they did actually rename most of these ones here. Okay, Banana Mania is You're So Appealing. But Cray Yellow here is Hello Sunshine. Peach is Warm and Fuzzy. Pink Sherbet is Have a Scoop of Fun, and I guess you get the idea from here. And now here, I actually got this earlier yesterday. It's the Crayola 2025 Limited Edition Retired Colors box. I've been looking for a new Retired Colors box for a long while now, and this 64 pack is actually really interesting. So inside this 16 crayon slate, so you have the normal 8 set of crayons. You got red, orange, blue, yeah. And then on the front here, you actually have the new retired ones. So the main difference is that the rubbers here actually have a color matching that crayon color. And in here, these actually have a design based off of the classic oval design, which I really like. So, kind of, yep. And it just has the normal modern font. Here, let me find an older one for comparison. These two have both the same shape and font, except this one doesn't have the crayon branding on there or the Beanie & Smith, because Beanie & Smith isn't technically a thing anymore. And you know, it's special because they don't put Crayola.com on them. I mean, they weren't really on these ones either, so it doesn't really matter as much. The main retired colors they brought back for this one are Dandelion, Raw Umber, Magic Mint, Blizzard Blue, Orange Red, Lemon Yellow, Mulberry, and Violet Blue. All of them were retired and all that stuff, so that's pretty neat. Speaking of retired boxes, I've been really going for a while. This one caught my eye. I'll show it on screen here, but it is a 10-pack retired colors box. I think it was 10-pack, correct me if I'm wrong. A 10-pack retired colors box released for the 100th anniversary. I want that one so bad. If anyone knows how I can get one, please let me know. I just want to know how I can get one. Maybe I'll be able to get my hands on one. It actually looks really special and might have some older retired colors. That'd be neat. And then inside of this 16-pack slit, neon colors. And inside this 16-pack slit, it's the Colors of Kindness set. Apparently they decided to put that along with the retired colors box. That's pretty neat. And this last 16 crayon slit just has, I guess, miscellaneous colors. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it says new color assortment on the front of the box anyway, so interesting assortment actually. Yeah, so this box is just kind of like a regular 64 pack. There's a sharpener on the pack as well. New assortment, yeah, I really like this series. Need to see them bring back some classic colors again. And I believe that is it for crayons. I'm pretty sure. Colored pencils are up next, so time to be taking a look at those. First, I'm gonna go over these, I guess, normal packs. This one is a 12-pack from, let's see, 2006. This was back when they included light brown in the normal 12 packs before they eventually killed that off from it and replaced it with white. I have this one from 2014. This is the 2014 variant. This one just has all the normal colors: red, orange, yellow, yellow, green, blue, green, sky blue, blue, purple, black, brown, and white, which replaced light brown. And here I have the 2020 variant of the 24-pack. This one has mahogany red. Yeah, this one has the modern 24 packs of light brown in it, plus some other miscellaneous colors that you would find. This here is a 12-pack of these short color pencils. This is a 1990 variant. I believe this has the bold design one. No streak on the bottom there. Yep. Here's this 8-pack pastel color pencils set. It's another short set. This one's also from Dollar Tree. It just includes pastel colors, nothing really special from there. These are 4 8-packs. All of these are 2003 variants. These are just regular 8-pack schemes, I guess. Nothing much from there. Yeah, just yellow, orange, red, green, blue, violet, brown, black. And this here is a 50-pack from 2002. The fun part, all of these have that classic design here. Let me have trouble focusing, I kind of give up, but I'll show an image, but it has that old design of the early 2000s color pencils, which I like. You don't really see that often anymore. So glad to have 50 of those in a big box. And now to some other ones, I guess. Watercolor pencils. these are actually made to use with water and turn into watercolors of some sort. These ones actually have a different design on them than normal ones because they're specially formulated. I'll show an image, but they have this paintbrush on it that's encased in the same gold you see on the colored pencils. And it just has the color names on them, like usual. Here's the extreme colors set. Interestingly enough, these are actually in the mainline set of colors for the color pencils. Main difference, they have this extreme colors printing on each of the colors, on each of the pencils with the color, the name of the color on them. I'll compare it to a normal one on screen here. And I have these sealed rainbow colors, well, effect colored pencils. That's interesting because Crayola never packages their stuff like this. You only usually see it in these boxes, but I mean, it's only 6 of them. And it will be a really thin box, and that, I guess I feel pretty weird, so maybe I have to resort to this. This one's from 1993. I would say this is more similar to the swirl set. I would compare this as kind of similar to the swirl set of color pencils. Except these just have normal 12-pack colors, I would say. Now to the erasables. I have this 12-pack of erasables I have. This is the 2017 variant. This just, yeah, these ones. This one actually has light brown in its 12-pack. Unlike the normal modern 12-packs, I'm guessing because, well, I mean, if you're really just gonna try it out, most people have white paper, and I guess it would be more convenient to have white paper if you're gonna try these out. In case you're wondering, they work okay, both writing and erasing wise. Actually, I think it does better erasing. Alright, so I have the colored pencils here. I'm just gonna open one. Yeah, darker printing on these for some reason. And then you have this eraser, this really tough eraser connected to this metal shaft thing. So you just, and I guess they work pretty well, I suppose. And then, I mean, they do kind of feel, I guess, a bit more stiff compared to normal colored pencils. And then, wonder if they erase. These sort of do. Yeah, and because I'm guessing this is made of a different material to go with the type of lead, the type of graphite lead, whatever it comes with. It just basically goes everywhere and it deteriorates its shape very quickly. I guess it does well with lighter ones, of course. It does okay at erasing. So that's how it works, if you're wondering if you know what it looks like. And then here I have this 10-pack of erasables from 2003. Showing that there are twistables to this one, twistable crayons as well? It shows crayon. Did you really make erasable, twistable crayons? Huh, because I only know the erasable, twistable colored pencils, but they also have markers. They made erasable markers. I would be interested in trying that out as well. Speaking of the twistable erasables, I have this 2015 variant of the twistable erasable color pencils. So I guess they kind of work similar to the erasable color pencils, except obviously they have the erasable concept slapped onto it as well. Testing it here. Taking a look here, it has the erasable twistable printing on it. Here's the eraser. It definitely feels a lot more rubbier than the more plastic feeling erasers on these ones. I'm just gonna untwist this. So yeah, these work similar to the normal erasables, twistables. And then does it erase well? I guess just as well. I mean, it's a smoother erasing experience, definitely. Yeah, I would say it definitely erases just as well. Shavings aren't as big because of the different consistency of the eraser itself. So I guess it doesn't deteriorate shape as quickly. That's good to know. And I also have an older pack of erasable twistables here. This one is a 2009 variant of the erasable twistables. I suppose it comes in the same set. Just 12 colors. Yeah. I forgot. Can I? Okay, good. This one can be opened. So and these ones have a slightly different design on them. Eraser feel? Yeah, it feels the same. It probably just dried out from being in this box for like 16 years or something. I don't know. Alright, these ones are just, I guess, miscellaneous ones. Here I have this twistable here. The Silly Sense twistable. I don't have the box of the Silly Sense twistable color pencils on me right now. At least anymore, I'm pretty sure. And these ones are just leftover short ones. There's a normal red one. Here, I forgot to take a look at this. I have this 120 pack. Basically has 120 different colors, including Bluetooth. This was back when it was first added, so this is a 2018 variant, back when Bluetooth first came out. Yeah, so this basically comes with a lot of colors, basically the entire palette, including the extremes. It includes all 8 of the extremes here, plus some other shades you won't normally see in any other sets. Mainly Beautiful, because that was mainly supposed to be part of the crayon color selection until they eventually added it to the color pencils. Alright, next up I have this big tub of color pencils. And like the crayon one, it's mostly Crayola colored pencils. Some old, some new. I used to have this other 50 pack, it was the more modern one, so you're going to see some of that from there and here. And I also have some of the metallics. For example, this one looks like a normal silver one, but I'll show an image here. It actually has metallic silver. Here's a metallic purple one. And yeah, it's just lots of color pencils. Alright, now to take a look at the collection ones. Here I have these Silly Sense colored pencils. They basically, I guess, act the same as the normal colored pencils, like same quality, but wrapping is a bit different. It uses like this ink one instead of just a normal single color with the gold imprints on it. Yeah, I guess still these have their scents in them. I'm pretty sure these do just act like normal ones, right? Yeah, this one's strawberry. Yeah, I would say this acts the same. It feels the same. Nothing too special, it's just scented. Now, they also made the Colors of Kindness colors in the color pencils. I have the 12 pack here, which does include 4 colors, along with Heart to Heart Marvelous, Go With The Flow Salmon, Peach Warm and Fuzzy, Kind of Support. I mean, I'm not gonna, I'll put a picture up here, I guess. It says the Crayola Colors of Kindness and Crayola on there, along with both the color name and the Colors of Kindness name. Now I have this 24 pack Colors of the World color pencils. This I use a lot because I sometimes draw human beings, and when I color them I use this because this uses specially formulated skin colors. It just includes a bunch of skin tones. And here I have the 8-pack limited edition collection retired crayon color pencils. This includes the 8 seen in the retired crayon colors collection. Mulberry, Raw Umber, Lemon Yellow, Dandelion, Blizzard Blue, Magic Mint, Violet Blue, and Orange Red. Also got this along with the rest of the limited edition set. And then for the designs of these ones, they actually decided to put this on here. So this one is from the limited edition pack. This one just has the old Crayola logo on it, along with the dandelion color here. And then I would say it's more closer to this one, the more older one of the designs here. So as you can see, it just has the normal Crayola logo on here, color name. And I'm pretty sure it's more close, supposed to represent these ones. If I could show that here. Yeah, I mean, this is supposed to represent that area from where you can tell all the box designs, but it's something. Alright, now I'm going to be doing markers. So we're just going to start off with these packs here. I have this 64 pack. This was the 2016 variant, so from around 2017, because it actually advertises the air marker sprayer, which I do have. We'll take a look at that later. It's just a regular 64 pack. So this comes with these 4 12 packs. So all of these come with 2 classic color sets and 2 of these more unique ones. So for example, that's like, it's more of a tropical type thing, and then this one, more bright colors, I suppose. And as you can tell, my younger self has actually drawn on these, so. And they also kind of mark which collection they are, so. It also comes with these 4 little backies of miscellaneous types. These 2 right here are window markers. There's markers you can do on your window, glass, whatever. Basically anything made of glass should be good. And then here, there's this one window marker here. One of the gel ones is missing, but yeah, these are gel markers. They're just like gel FX or something like that. I think they're supposed to be meant for like, yeah. They're supposed to be meant for like construction paper, or if you want to make it like a smoother texture. I don't know what's really the difference. Like, here, let's try one out. Okay, I have here this light blue gel marker, along with this blue lagoon marker. So we'll go ahead and start testing that. So, blue lagoon. This one even good? Okay, it is. Yeah, it's a regular marker. Works the same texture, like it just kind of goes into with the paper. And here's this light blue gel marker. Tip looks slightly different. You could tell it has like a different texture. Oh, is this one dry? Hold on. Okay, this one looks like it should work. Here's this magenta one, I guess. I guess they kind of look the same. Yeah, I bet this is supposed to be more for like construction paper or something, maybe like that. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, so my battery decided to die out on me. I had to switch it. Sorry about that. Thankfully, the iPad recording should get the rest of the stuff. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. And that's a look at the 64 pack. I am aware there is another one with the colors are kind of set. I do not have that. I don't think I'll plan on getting it anyway. Take a look at these packs. This one is just this regular 12-pack markers thing. This was before the whole Crayola sustainability thing they do today. It says starting spring 2011, so yeah, this one's from early 2011. Or maybe late 2010, I don't know. And these ones, you can tell they're actually starting to do this because these ones have the black bottoms on them. The black bottoms were made with recycled plastic and such, so there's that. And this one is just a regular 12-pack assortment. Like you get regular colors from the Lagoon, Sandy Tan. You get the idea. Here are these 10-pack double doodlers markers. I have 2 sets of these, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, I think the other one has like them loose somewhere. I'd have to find them. I do not know where they are. But in here you get 10 double-sided markers. One of them is a chisel tip, and then another is just a regular broad line you see in most Crayola markers. So opening these, this is what they look like. That's a broad line, and that's a chisel tip. And they basically have like one light color and one darker color. I guess, I don't know. But they're both the same shade of like whatever is red, yellow. This one's just a regular 8-pack of like these fine line markers from, this one's the 2020 variant as well. Has that blue back on it. Comes with a regular 8-pack scheme. Nothing much from there. Here's a classic 10-pack of Crayola markers. This one's the 2000 variant. Use this design. Let me see if I can focus here. Oh, that's upside down. This design, kind of similar to the crayons from around the time, but yeah, it has that old Crayola logo on it. Same usual fine line tip. And this one just comes in like a regular 10-pack scheme thing. Here I have these 5-pack bold markers. Well, bold color super tips markers. It's the one, it's kind of like thin as the fine line ones, but also has like this tiny broad line one that's also designed to have different widths to them. Magenta, light blue, sun yellow, violet, grass green are in here. So this one is also one you can find at Dollar Tree. They do have a collection of just regular colors too. I do not have that one. It is regular super tips. I mean, not really much else from there. Here is this old 8-pack of Crayola bold colored markers from, this one's the 1995 variant. These ones also use a similar design to the crayons at the time. It says washable because these ones are washable. Color name. And then interestingly enough, normally the top part of the cap here would usually have like this other cylinder to keep the tip in. This one is just flat on the top. I have no idea why. And then same broadline ones. This one looks barely used. Wow. I don't know if you can see that, but that is clean. Normally that would be dirty if it was used. You can only see like a few spots of ink there, but And don't expect the whole pack to be fully used though, because look at this cap. I have no idea how that happened. Maybe someone sat on the marker and it probably broke. Rest in peace, my Wisteria marker. The cap barely fits on now. Well, damn. These are these more window markers. Again, these ones you use on glass and whatever. This one you have to open from the side, which is interesting, and come out this way. So they're like regular window markers. That's about it. Nothing much special from there. I've already showed you the window markers. I'm not going to be testing them. And I don't see these a lot, but these are actually from the modern era, but fabric fine line markers. I do not know if they still list these on their website at all, but I've never seen these until I found this one at an estate sale. So, looking here, they're just meant for fabric, and then this one you also open from the side. This one includes 10 fine line fabric laminated markers. This one's the teal one. This one's actually different from the normal fine line ones because these ones have like this more ovalish tip, while the normal fine line markers usually have this more pointier, I guess, spike-like tip. So yeah, markers meant for fabric. Didn't know Crayola made those for a long while. These ones are from 2015, from around then, so yeah, I had no idea they made these. Next I have this 10-pack of Silly Sense markers. They call these slim markers, but these look more like super tips if you think about it. Looking at it, they're practically built the same tip. So they just have like the silly sense printing on them and all that. Oh, mine still has a sense. Fresh air is a weird scent. Like, why don't you actually go outside and breathe some if you want to smell some of that? Back here's this 10-pack of Colors of Kindness fine line markers. These ones basically include the normal set of the Colors of Kindness plus the 4 exclusive ones. And these actually have special designs on them too. Oh wait, is it actually going to focus this time? Aha, I don't have to put on menu focus. Nice. So, washable Colors of Kindness markers. And then here, this one's the kindness name, and this one is the actual color name. For example, this one's Cool Mint. I also have these 24-pack of Colors of Kindness markers. The unique part about this one is, firstly, you open this from the side. I opened it right here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And it actually comes out with 3 8-packs. So all of these have the Colors of Kindness branding on them. And on the back has this little mural, which I'm pretty sure you disable the color. I'm guessing that's the main purpose of it. And then on these, you actually open it from the top. All of these come in the usual 24 skin tones. Colors of the world. And then this has the color name right here, as usual. This here I have is the limited edition retired crayon colors markers. These ones are the broadlight ones. This one's actually resemble the crayons because these are all from the crayon selection of colors. This is the dandelion one. So it won't represent the normal older design from around the time on the markers. Okay, now I have these miscellaneous markers here. This one is just this old black washable marker, and I don't know if I can show you here. Ta-da! Yeah, this marker is long gone. I have a set of pipsqueaks. I don't know, I had honestly forgot where these came from, but tinier markers for little kiddos or something like that. This random lime silly sense marker. This random fine line one. And this Crayola Take Note highlighter and fine line marker one. This was part of their Take Note collection, which was released about a few years ago. I think 2019 maybe? I don't know. It includes this fine line marker here and this highlighter. The highlighter is long gone now. These highlighters did not last very long. Time to look at miscellaneous items. First off, art kits. First up I have here Crayola's 2016 product, the Crayon Carver, which is honestly one of my favorites. They released it in 2016. Basically what you do is you unwrap a crayon using this tool right here, the crayon unwrapper. There's supposed to be another one for a jumbo one, but I lost that one unfortunately. And then along here you would have these letter tiles. They're in this bag, but I'm too lazy to get them out because I'm going to be putting this away in that bag anyway. And then what you do is you carve it using those letters and you get these carved crayons. But in this pile I have a bunch of carved crayons. For example, this one says Galaxy of Glitter. I'll show an image of my carved crayons here. This one is Rary? I don't know. The two other letters are kind of like, yeah. Summer Box. Yeah, I was pretty random with all the carvings I did. Minty. Is this one my Magic Mint? Hold on, let me compare. Yep, taking a closer look with my new Magic Mint one, this is indeed a Magic Mint crayon I killed. To be in the Crayon Carver. Do I regret it? Yeah, I guess. What's this gray one? Box. Yeah, nothing much there. The sun is not orange! Exclamation point. This orange one says. This is a wild watermelon one. I think this one was just a test one. I don't know. This very dirty looking white one is blank. It says, what's this one? Oh, Yeah, fushi, or fuchsia. Fuchsia. I don't know how... Fuchsia? Yeah, it's fuchsia. It's for the fuchsia one. This one, bluey. This was before that dog existed, so, white, this yellow one says. Okay, this one is interesting. So I don't know if most of you know, but I am a Love Live fan. It's this idol group franchise thing. This one says shiny. I remember one of the members in one of the groups, I think Muse, that person's catchphrase is shiny. I forgot which one, honestly. I think it's one of the blonde ones, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this crayon is based off that. Light, dark. This gray one says, I don't know why it says both light and dark. Rad. I think this one's like a wild watermelon one. I'm guessing it's supposed to be based off that 90s neon style thing from around that time. April for apricot. And that's most of them here. Unfortunately, this doesn't work. I have tried to get to it to work again. I've actually opened this up. I don't know if, maybe it's something with the mortar inside here. I'm pretty sure the mortar's inside this actual mechanism you move around. Next up I have here is the air marker sprayer. Basically what this does is you put a marker in here. This is the mechanism. This is motorized, so it's going to vibrate, and it basically is a machine that sprays out the ink from the marker. It does drain it out very quickly, so this is a power cord. It came with these little stencils here. This one is just a bunch of patterns. There's a dragon, unicorn, sun, moon, fire. This one is just a bunch of letters, and these orange ones I have here are just ones I provided myself. So how this works is you just take a marker, you take this, you plop that into the hole here, push that in, turn it on, and then you spray. I'll show an image of what the thing actually looks like. Also one of my favorites too, but this one actually does work pretty well. Again, like I said, it does drain the markers a lot, so although I would recommend having a separate set just for that, honestly. Next up I have is my I think this one's a 2013 marker maker. Hold on, taking a look here. 2014, 2013, yeah, from around that time. This one was when they first released the marker maker, I'm pretty sure. I know they still make these. There's like a modern blue one. There's also a blue one of this year, of this old variant as well. This one is actually the variant with the wacky tips. So what you do is you open this, pop those out. Pop that out, then pop those out. And then here, your marker barrels, all the caps. These are your tips. These two are marker tips. These both are dry ones. This one is a normal broadline one. This one is a wacky one. There's multiple designs, but this one actually has two things. So you're able to draw two lines with that one. This is your measuring cup. You set this here. Well, this actually comes with two if you want to make two markers. Set those here. These go on the bottom of your marker. This one is where you hold the marker core. This is what stores your ink. It does get wet, so good thing to have this. And these are your primary color marker ink bottles. They're just red, yellow, blue bottles of marker ink. Nothing much from there. And then you place a marker here, stamp down here, and then you make your own marker. I have examples of markers I have made. Now you can put this back because I was just showing it off, I guess. Then when you want to put it back, I think you have to put these two on first. Snap this back on. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Aha, there we go. You put that, and then you can carry this with you wherever. So these are markers I've made. Some of these actually mixed other substances in with, so I'll show you these markers now. Alright, so this one is just red, boring. This one is just I used red ink with, I'm pretty sure, so. Oh! Okay, I see what I tried to do with this one now. I tried to put glitter in it. You see, that's glitter. Unfortunately, it does not work. This one uses the round wacky tip. This one only uses one thickness. Yeah, just one thickness all the way somehow. Yeah, this one's supposed to have a glittery effect, but that never worked. Damn. This one, you can't really read it, but it says Dark Cine Slash in this one. I actually put cinnamon inside, so it smells like cinnamon. At least it still kind of does. The scent is very faint now, but this one has the forest streak one. That's why I call it Cine Slash. It's gonna go like that. This one is Sparkly question mark blue, similar to the red one. I think this one also had sparkles in it. There's more inside, as you can tell. And unfortunately, this one is just a regular blue marker. Ah. This one, however, actually got working. This one's peppermint. I actually mixed in this with peppermint essential oil, so it smells like peppermint. Oh wow, it really does still smell like peppermint. That lasts a while. This, if you're making stuff with like essential oils or something, they do take a while to actually kind of kick in, but you can tell it's slightly more drier because of the essential oil. And I think it still does even make the paper smell like... Yep, it does. It makes the paper smell like peppermint for a bit. This uses the flat wacky tip, so you can either go thin, thick here, kind of do whatever. And yeah, I successfully made a scented marker with it using essential oil. And those are the ones I made with my marker maker. I have seemed to forgot it also includes 2 of these 8-pack blank boxes you can actually use with the markers you made. So you could just put some of these in here and then write your name on it, and then the 8, and then you can color over it. That's pretty neat. Oh wait, I forgot one. This one looks like a very wet one. I'm not really sure what it is. And this one's just a plain black one. It looks more wet because I'm pretty sure I overdid it with the... Or actually no, it's a dark green. But it's a dark green with the thin and thick tip, double wacky tip here. So there's that. Here I have the Crayola crayon melter. Basically, it scraps of old Crayola crayons and then use this in this 3D pen looking thing. This item kind of sucks, honestly. It gets clogged all the time. This is supposed to be a crayon wrapper, but sorry. Camera, stop my recording for a sec. Anyways, as I was saying, crayon wrapper works like crap. You literally have to like slice it. Doesn't work as well as the crayon carver's unwrapper thing. So basically put crayons in here. There's like a rubber slit. You put this in, set this, wait for it to warm up, and then you make art with it. I'll show you an example on screen here, but it's pretty hard to control with, honestly. Yeah, but as you can tell, it is droused and dried melted crayon. It gets clogged all the time. And it tells me to go straight down. Like, I'm pretty sure I was. I don't know what's up with that. I think that's all the art kits I have. The art toys, whatever. Next up, I'm going to be looking at just some other miscellaneous items. I suppose other art mediums made by Crayola or something. Inside this bag is a box of like Crayola chalk I had. But as you can tell, I just taped the box on here. This one is a 2000 variant. And this includes just some random Crayola chalk. But I'm pretty sure it's these circular ones here. I put this much of other chalk plus this chalkboard rock just painted with this black thing you can actually use your chalk on, so neat. One more thing chalk related. Recently they came back from this estate sale and got this. It's just an old box of colored chalk. It's a 1985 variant. It's basically just I'm pretty sure it's just a regular 12 pack. Crayola still sells these, I'm pretty sure. And then once you open that, and then inside here you have 12 sticks of chalk, or normal sticks of chalk that Crayola makes. Nothing much special from there. Okay, back to the video. Here I have this thing of Crayola educational watercolors. So, just normal watercolors. It's a set of 8 colors. There is supposed to be paintbrushes included with this, but that's probably somewhere downstairs along with other paintbrushes. This one is a Crayola snack pack. It's literally just a thing you put bread in. This thing is from 2003. This one is a crayon sharpener. This is old one because it uses the old tip design. So you just have the crayon, put the crayon here, you sharpen, and then you open this up and you have a shape and stick it out. I want to take a look at these coloring books I have. First up, I have the Garden Friends Big Fun Book to Color. These ones usually find at like Dollar Tree or something. This one's a 2016 variant thing. As you can tell, I actually colored in this quite a bit. Like, I have that. The others is like random artworks or something. Nothing much. And this one is an old one. This one from 1990. The Crayola Color and Activity Book, Quest for the Jungle City. This one's kind of more of a story-based one. Also use a lot more of the old Tip character. You'll find him a lot in the book. So it basically comes with activities, coloring things, dots, stuff you can use with the Crayola products, and all that. Next up I have are these oil pastels. I'm just trying to look around and see what else I forgot. Honestly, I'm not going to bother to put these out because these are just going to coat my hands in all the grime of oil pastels, but the regular oil pastels. Time for merch. So, here I have stuff from the Crayola X Kohl's collection. I think it was like in 2023. They actually did a collaboration with Kohl's, and then they made a bunch of merch. This one I have here is a throw blanket. This one is a beanie that they released as well. This one has a signature Crayola swirl on it, plus some other designs here and there. This is a set of pajamas I have. I mainly wear the shirt. The pants are too big on me, so I just have that here. I also have this Crayola luggage tag. I'm pretty sure that was part of the collection. I think it was part of the collection. I'm not sure, but I'll show it on screen here. I have a pair from the Crayola and Vans collaboration. I think it was back in February 2022. They did a collaboration with Vans, and they released a bunch of shoes. I have a pair here. It's dirty, obviously, because I have actually worn these, but I have the original tag here. Vans and Crayola come together to create a colorful collection of footwear and apparel featuring designs inspired by the classic look of Crayola on iconic Vans styles. This collection celebrates everyone's creativity and the colorful ways they express themselves. These shoes include the designs of the classic tips, not the modern ones, but the older ones like I showed you on that sharpener. Inside of here you get stripes with Crayola and Vans on it. On the bottom it's supposed to have like a, I guess, kind of a mixed color pattern, but that's been scratched off. Same on the other shoe. And it even comes with these extra laces, which I decided to not use because I'm not gonna take them out of the bag today, but they actually have like that swirl on them as well. So I didn't decide to use these because I actually like these and I want to preserve them. And along with the box, there's also this you can color as well. Along with that, this is my main hat I use. Ta-da! For those who personally know me, I wear this hat a lot. This is a Crayola cap I got from Target, not part of some collaboration. This is just regular old merch. I wear a lot of pins here. I have some Stray Kids ones here. Love is love. Free Palestine. This B one I got from somewhere. I think it was a festival I got it from. This Cat Pronouns pin. BLM Seattle pin. And then these two from, I think, I forgot the name, but it was from this Hot Topic collection of pins. Of animals holding knives or something. I don't know. Guess that's it. I know I'm probably forgetting one thing, but the video's getting pretty long now, so I guess I'll end it here. Wait, video's not done yet. I still have to do the final counts. But here, before that, I'm just going to show you a quick look at the shelf here. So in here's that big tub, Colors of the World, Colors of Kindness, my marker maker, 6 per pack color pencils, no, 120 color pencils, 6 per pack markers, silly cents. Down here are most of my other crayons, 6 per packs here, limited edition stuff. I also just recently got this of the retired colors shaped crayons out of all the tips for each of the characters for the retired colors here. 48 pack special crayons here like color sticks, metallics are here too. All of the Dollar Tree packs along with the other older packs. My tin, the older crayon bin, air marker sprayer, and the crayon carver back here. And then here, color pencils, markers are back there. Recently just got that bag of markers right there. Miscellaneous items right here, 50 pack color pencils because I couldn't find a spot for those. And then both of my bins right here. And that's a quick look at my shelf. And now for the final count. In my Crayola collection, I have 1,691 crayons, 728 colored pencils, and 228 markers. Within all of this. Yep, that is quite a lot of stuff. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this collection will continue to grow. This video is already outdated because there's some stuff here that I haven't shown that I got after I recorded that. This is like when I'm working on the video right now. I'm actually editing it as I'm recording this final part. But yeah, this collection will continue to grow. I will get more as I find more later on, so yeah. Okay, now this is the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. This is a very long video, like a movie long. Anyways, that's the end. Bye.